and slower, and also going sideways during her dressage test. So she's just getting ready there, and now she's going to enter the ring. And a dressage test, you'll see her in a moment stop her horse. A dressage test begins with a salute to the judge. The judge is usually down at the end of the ring, like where we are with the announcers over here. Now that she's saluted, she's going to proceed. And this gait is called a trot. And there are various different types of trot. So right now, she's riding a collected trot. She's asking her horse to take small, little steps. Now, watch her horse, and he's going to take longer steps. So she's got him obedient to listen to her aids, her signals, to go faster and go slower as she's asking him. Going back to that collected trot now. And now she's demonstrating a movement where she's asking her horse to bend his body in a certain way and to put his legs a little bit, cross them over sideways under his body. And what that does is, again, it's kind of like a yoga move for your horse. It makes them more flexible, and it makes them stronger, and it shows that they're listening really well to their rider. And it may look to you guys watching that she's not doing anything up there, she's just sitting there. But in reality, that is the hallmark of a good dressage rider, because you can't see her signals, but she is actually constantly using various parts of her body to deliver very subtle signals to her horse, and it takes quite a lot of strength. Her horse there is a large horse, Glaston Gray. He's 17 two-hands, and she is using her core strength and her leg strength and a little bit of upper body and arm strength as well. And that's signaling to her horse to move sideways like this, and then to straighten out again, ride those turns with a nice flexible bend. Now she's demonstrating her sideways lateral movement. This movement is called a half pass. And now she's going to show us the half pass off the other direction. So the way these dressage tests are designed, these patterns, is that the judges want to see you do all of these movements in both directions, because horses, just like people, they can be stiffer on one side or the other. Think about like a person who's left-handed or right-handed. You want to see the horse good enough, strong enough, flexible enough to do all of these sideways movements and these lengthening stride movements in both directions to make sure that they're strong. There, now she's asking him to move his body in a tiny little circle sideways around, so he's pivoting. There, and that's a turn on the haunches, because he's turning around his haunches or his hind ends. And now you may not have noticed, but she's actually there lengthened her reins a little bit, so the reins are connecting her hands to her horse's bridle and his mouth. And now she's asked her horse to take bigger steps, and she lengthened her reins to see if he could stretch his neck out. The judges want to see her stretch her horse's neck out and then make it shorter. So everything is able to be stretched and compressed. Now she's showing us that same half pass that you saw in the trot in the gait called the canter, which again takes a little bit more skill to do it in that different, faster gait. Now you can see there she's lengthened her horse's stride. She's made him go a little bit faster, but not out of control. That's the trick. Make them go more forward, more energy, but not to lose control of the power. And as she comes up to the rail here, she's going to show us a movement called a flying change of lead. So you may have seen there that Glastonbury kind of looked like he was skipping. He switched which canter leg was going forward first there. As he's cantering here, which gait is the canter, you can see that his right leg, his right front leg, looks like it's going more forward in the canter. And that's his lead. He's leading with his inside leg. and as she changed direction there, she did that little skip step, change leads. And now she's turning back down what's called the center line of the ring. And she's going to finish off her test with another salute to the judge. Excellent.